Hello, my beautiful Virgos, and welcome to your reading. I hope that everyone is doing good as you can be doing at this time. I know a lot of people have been going through it and feeling it, this global ascension and, the shift of timelines, all the things, right? So I hope everyone's hanging in there. I hope you guys are doing good. I know it's affecting everyone a little differently, but I'm working through the zodiacs to get messages out for you guys. And I was being guided by spirit to tap into the shadow side, to connect to that a bit, to see what messages need to come through. Shadow work, what maybe you've been going through or things you've been encountering or, things like that. Okay. So anyways, loves, let's get into it. I'm being guided to use this Mermaid Oracle deck. Randomly on the bottom of the deck, we have freedom, independence, and self-determination. It's like butterfly wings. It's her tail, but it looks like butterfly wings. And then I'm drawn to the skull. Okay, so there's a lot of it's a time of rebirth, and it's also been a time of death, meaning death of the ego, death of old patterns, old ways, dense energies, things of that nature. So let's see what comes through. I just saw 1, 2, 3 for my beautiful Virgos. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Ooh, you got yearning and burning. Someone's yearning for you, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. That's super relevant. All right, so for a lot of you guys, you could be connecting with someone who is longing. Maybe you're longing for someone or pining after something, okay? But it's definitely, there's definitely love here, okay? I'm getting like love on the brains. All right. So it feels like for, a lot of you guys, what I'm getting here is like there had to be some shadow work done. There had to be some releasing work done. There had to be some healing work done. Maybe on your end, their end, both ends before. Look at that. You cannot make it up. I stopped shuffling and look, there it is again. Air. You're the air I breathe. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. I'm going to take that out. Okay, so air signs could be relevant. And then you have Aphrodite, the return of Aphrodite. And notice the 2 dolphins. Okay, this is big love here. All right, so it's like what you've been going through, Virgo, and the love that you've been pouring into yourself and the shifting and the healing and all the stuff that's being transmuted and broken down and released or ascended beyond, however you want to put it. It brings forth love, okay? Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So if you're embodying self-love or loving yourself more than you have been, and really stepping into that, it's going to reflect outwardly in your 3D reality. You're going to call in love that matches the love that you embody, right? So there's big love here, okay? There's some kind of like very deep soulmate or twin flame energy for sure. It's like what I'm getting is like, whether you know this person, don't know this person, I really think you do know this person. For a lot of you guys, there could be something about breath work too, connecting to your breath, your life force, your prana. Some of you guys might need to calm the nervous system by just sitting in stillness, maybe for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, just all 3, 3, 3. And just breathing, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, okay? Excuse me. Speaking of which, my throat chakra is getting a little blockage. There's a little thing going on there, okay? So there's something here. So breathe, take a deep breath. That's what I'm also getting is like breathing deep, like take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All right, chillax, chill out. Like you deserve some kind of, relaxation, some time for rest, or maybe that's what you're feeling called to. You might even be feeling like exhausted, lethargic, just low on energy. That's very normal right now for a lot of people. Of course, there's ascension symptoms and things like that. But of course, right, if like, you feel you need to go to the doctor or something, obviously do that, right? But the return of Aphrodite, it's like Aphrodite is blessing some kind of union here for you guys. All right, she has a white dove. Okay. Someone could actually like have really beautiful long blonde hair. Okay, you hold the key. Like, see how she's holding the key and she has the dove? You hold the key to your own happiness, and I feel that you hold the key to someone's heart. Okay, so Let's see what else comes in. All right. So it's like the shadow work that you've been moving through, and the stuff that's been happening, and, you know, whether it's like right now or in the recent past, or even in the past years, right? It's gotten you to this point. All right. So what I'm getting is like with the air, it says entering into life, exchange of life bringing energies. So what's coming into your life, Virgo, it makes you, it brings more life to your life. Does that make sense? Like what I want to say is it lights you up. All right. But I mean, it is very, very, as soon as I saw the air, all I got was you're the air I breathe. You're everything to me. That's actually in a country song that I love. He says, you're the air that I breathe. We say, you're the air that I breathe. You're that deep in me. Okay. Something like that. So anyways, but with the two dolphins here, the dolphins speak of communication, playfulness, friendship, kinship, kindred spirits, things like that. But it's also could be, you know, connecting to like Atlantis, Lemuria. Some of you guys might be resonate as a Syrian starseed. Some of you guys resonate with Aphrodite or the Venusian Venus energy. Could be like Taurus, Libra energy too. We do have the air sign Libra, right? But Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. So that's why I'm saying that. The goddess of love is blessing you. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm hearing, it's funny because I just posted over on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me there, we would love to have you. Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. It's all one word, and I'm the only Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot in the world that has the blue check mark, meta verified. Okay, so make sure you follow the correct account. I have like, I don't know, 5,100 followers over there or something like that. So says the temple, the birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, and treating as sacred. So it's like treating yourself more sacredly and like honoring yourself. Like it's very Empress type vibes too. Okay. So there's something here where it's like you are being birthed into more of like a goddess type energy. It's like you're man or woman, it doesn't matter. It's like you're exuding love. You've been pouring love into yourself, into your own physical vessel, your temple, you know, things like that. Your body is your temple, all that. But you hold the key to someone's heart. Okay. So the dolphin spirit might be showing up in other readings, cards, or maybe you're seeing dolphins. Also the white doves. Okay. There's a new day dawning here, Virgo. There's a new day dawning for sure. Let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. I feel too that you guys have been really feeling like, you know, I'm just drawn how she's like submerged halfway in the water, but like half out of the water. You know what I mean? Like she's standing in the water. So the ocean energy, like the ocean water is highly, highly, highly cleansing. It's literally the biggest body of moon water, right, that you could ever have. So for some of you guys, you need to connect to water, the water element. That keeps coming through in my messages today, actually. So I feel a lot of people, it's like cleansing, okay, right? So even if it's like you set an intention and you take a goddess bath, maybe you call in Aphrodite or you know, just help me self-love, help me embody more love. You know, I call forth love, I claim love in my life at this time, like all these things. But I'm definitely getting like spiritual cleansing, spiritual purification. But that's also what you guys have been going through, is like a spiritual purification, initiation. Whoop. All right, so let's see what other card came out. Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. All right. So with the reflections card, what I'm feeling, okay, for one, it's like reflecting on these different versions of yourself, who you are, who you've been. Okay. And what I want to say is like, that is not like who you were or who you've been. That does not like define you. That is not like, you know, like, you know, an example would be, you know, someone who, I don't know, like in the past, you feel like you've maybe made a lot of bad decisions, wrong choices, mistakes. Maybe you've hurt people, hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Like by the choices you've made, but let that stuff go. Like the past does not define you. It helps mold you into who you become and who you are today, and who you will be, right? Through your experiences, but that's not who you are. Like, so I'm just kind of getting like, don't shame yourself. Don't like, you know, like you're a beautiful being. You're, you know, with the Aphrodite energy, you're emanating like goddess type energy. being treated as sacred. It's like the divine is like reminding you like how sacred you are, and to treat yourself as such, because you are sacred. All right. Now I think most of you guys are, but with the reflections here too, it's almost like a mirroring. Okay, so it's like someone reflecting things back, but you're reflecting healing out to other people. Could be very triggering to people, you know, especially like talking about the shadow. Maybe your shadow has been triggered. Totally fine, right? We all have shadow, we all have the light, right? Yin and the yang. It's about finding that balance. And I think, like I said, like meditation, breath work, that's going to help in some kind of way for some of you guys. You know, Virgos, like much like Libras are known to be, you know, up in their head a lot. They overthink stuff, you know, even though they're like the justice scales and they're very balanced and harmonious. I know, because I'm a Libra sun. Trust me, we tend to overthink, and Virgo is the same way, where Virgo is very over analytical. They tend to, you know, there's a lot of like self-criticism is what I want to say. Okay, so it's like spirit is working through me to you and saying, release the past, don't self-doubt, release self-criticisms, and treat yourself as Aphrodite. Embody that. Man or woman, again, it doesn't matter. We all can be the empress and we all can be the emperor, masculine, feminine, right? There's definitely some love here though. It's a love that reflects back to you. Okay, so also like this card reflections, it says what you contemplate can actualize. So if you're contemplating things, or you're worrying too much, or you're overthinking things, know that the universe will reflect back to you what you're putting out through your thought vibrations. Okay, so if there's like constant worry, then you're going to attract things in that bring more worry, or circumstances that bring more worry. If there's like constant, you know, anxiety and like lack mentality, then you're going to call in things that bring forth more anxiousness into your life, more anxiety, more lack, right? So there's something here about shifting that, okay, and reflecting. It's like reflecting back on like who you've been, where you've been, who you are, but knowing that's not, again, who defines you or what defines you. Like I said, it helps to shape you, mold you, heal you. You learn from things. There's no such thing as a mistake. There's lessons, okay? So I don't know why that's coming through so strongly, but it is. All right. So let's go ahead and see really quickly what wants to come through. As far, I want to dig in more on this air and the return of Aphrodite. Okay, I think that a lot of people are like seeing you like you're changing, or you've changed, you've been going through transformations. I think some people around you like don't understand it maybe, and they're just like, you know, oh, Virgo's changed so much, and like, you know, maybe people are very judgmental about it. Again, that's other people's opinions are none of your business, right? As long as you're good with you. That's all that matters. You got to be good with you. As long as you are not hurting anyone, right? You're doing things for the highest and greatest good, all the things, like, that's all that matters. Okay. I feel that for a lot of you guys, Virgo, you guys have maybe felt very ungrounded, which is not, you know, you guys are the earth energy, right? So there's something here where maybe you've been feeling a little all over the place, or like you've been, you know, I'm getting like wind blown, okay? Like the wind's been like tossed, like, you know, how when the windstorms come in, it like blows things about, right? Leaves and etc., right? Tumbleweeds or whatever, right? Maybe you felt like a drifter. Maybe you felt like a tumbleweed rolling in the wind. Like maybe you just felt like maybe you lost yourself for a minute and you're like pulling yourself back and gathering your scruples. And do you know what I mean? So again, I don't know how that's going to connect with you guys, but it's like, the divine has been helping to breathe life into you. You've been breathing life into yourself, into others. And I do feel that this is a time that you have been in place of deep reflection, deep healing, you know, things of that nature. And now it's like your reality is going to start reflecting back to you. So also, like, if you're contemplating things, there's something here about like, don't overthink it. Don't worry too much. Don't overthink things. Like, don't like really try to like keep yourself from getting in that space. And again, all I keep getting is like the air, breathing deep, entering into, it's breath work. There's some breath work here. Okay, some of you guys might be having anxiety. Your nervous system might be a little, you know, tense or on high alert. Okay, so breath is always, you know, I'm getting like qigong and just breathing, like I said, you know, guided meditations, or just sitting in stillness, listening to frequencies and breathing, calming yourself, you know, and it will help you ground is my point. I feel like you guys are really up in the crown, up in the ethers a lot. You're having a lot of activations, downloads, you're connecting with your spiritual gifts, your intuition, all these things, right? But it's about integrating and bringing it down and grounding it down, okay? So you're not up in the higher chakras all the time. You have to pull it down, okay? And I am being guided to share with some of you guys that maybe like a meditation or things like that, but also like doing visualizing your roots, okay? Visualizing your legs becoming the roots, okay, as they are, and the roots extending down into the earth from your feet, anchoring you in, so you are solid, like a big beautiful tree, like a redwood tree, like a you know, big oak tree, okay? You've got strong roots, and it's about grounding your energy. All right, so tell me about this love energy here with these two dolphins and Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Eight of Cups. Ooh, some of you guys are walking away from love. You had to turn your back on people, places, things that weren't serving you to walk towards your own happiness. Now, what I do feel is you've been walking a path of lonely, like, I don't want to say loneliness, but like it's been like a solo trip, right? The Eight of Cups is a solo trip. It's like when you finally turn your back on the things that are not serving you, and maybe it's a little meek, dark, whatever, and then you walk towards that sun, the light, okay? But it's a quest that you embark on your own. So you've through all the like walking away and the, you know, forward movement and the quest of self, like you've been birthed into this beautiful energy. Now, for some of you guys, this could be someone who maybe walked away or you turned your back on in the past. Okay, there could be a return of someone. All right, if you don't connect with someone in that way from your past, okay, then don't take that. It could just be new love for you. But I know a lot of people that are guided to my channel and that are here on the channel and that will be guided to the channel. I have, you know, I am a twin flame. I am a twin flame reader. Look at that. Right as I start speaking about the twin flame stuff, the Five of Cups, just look at that. There is, and then the Ace of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. All right. You've known a lot of emotional loss, Virgo. You've known a lot of emotional loss. But what I will say is for a lot of you guys, you're connecting to someone. It's like they feel a loss of you. Maybe they turned their back on this love, or maybe they turned their back on you when you thought, like, do you know what I mean? Or maybe they're just closed off, or they needed to walk away from things. Whatever it is, I think for some of you guys, you turned your back on someone, or you had to turn your back, like they forced you. They could have just been in the ego. They could have been breadcrumby. They could have been closed off, like, you know, not emotionally available in that way. And whatever it is, someone is holding on to this cup of love. But you guys have had to release a lot of emotional bonds and ties, whether that's platonic, romantic, that have broken your heart or that hurt you. You had to, like, again, it's like a path that you've been walking alone. All right. Ace of Cups. After the Ace of Cups here is the Lovers, you see, and then the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and then look who it is, the Emperor. There's a divine masculine here who feels the emotional loss of you, or they are emotional over maybe the thought of losing you, okay? It feels like they're like in deep thought with him here and this. Okay, this is a time of like harvest, but this is like, okay, so this is like something that's taken time to grow, all right? There is some kind of communication, a victory, some kind of, you know, clarity that you're going to be receiving. It's like someone wants to speak their truth to you, okay? And then, you know, and open up their heart, okay? This is true love. This is true love with the Lovers. Yeah, all I'm getting is like, it's like you're spinning around and around and around in this person's mind, in their heart. So they had to embody self-love, or their heart had to awaken or open, activate. Okay, but here's the thing. For some of you guys, yeah, for sure, this is someone from the past. They feel the emotional loss of you. There's regret or something like that. But for a lot of you guys, this is new love. You've walked away. You've had to release, and through your self-love embodiment, you are now calling in new love or a new beginning in love, okay? But it's going to be high vibrational, higher frequency. It's going to be, you know, if you're like, let's say you're a woman and you're manifesting divine union with a man, okay? Then the man that comes forward is going to be very, is going to be enlightened because you are. Like, they can't come to you. There can't be that disconnect in frequency. Like, you're calling in that which is you. You've opened up your heart and you've given love freely to family, friends, people. Like, it's like what I'm getting here, Virgo, is like you're always there for others, and I feel that you have oftentimes felt very unsupported or alone. Like, when it comes to you needing like the support and love and guidance, it's like, where is the love? You know, that's what I'm kind of getting. But these, again, like I said earlier, these are about lessons. Okay, so you saw through the illusions, you saw through people, and you've learned from maybe overgiving, or you've learned from opening your heart to the wrong people. And, you know, we put love out no matter what, right? Like, because that's like who we are, right? Like, we don't condemn people, and right. And if there is like something that you need to forgive, okay, like let's say someone wronged you in the past, let go of resentment, let go of anything that you're holding on to. Like, forgive that person. And I know it's easier said than done. And it doesn't mean, oh, you're condoning what happened or what they did or what they said or whatever it is, right? Forgiveness is for you. It's for you. And I think you guys have been doing that. Now, speaking of forgiveness, I think that for some of you guys, this is someone who seeks forgiveness, or they want to maybe apologize about something. Okay, for those of you guys that this is a past person. Either way, there's new beginning in love, and like some kind of really beautiful truth and clarity that comes in for you, Virgo, around love and divine union. Like I said from the very beginning with the dolphins that it was it's like old souls. It's like you're either very intense past life soulmates or twin flames. And then we literally get the lovers, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's just like so spot on. There is love coming towards you, Virgo. Like, all the love that you've been, you know, all the healing, all the love that you've been putting into yourself, it's coming back to you in the form of romantic partnership, of divine union, of love. And then beyond that even, okay, there's, you know, your heart portal's open. So what you guys are manifesting, what you guys are calling forth, like, it's coming in, okay? So I'm going to say the same thing I've said to the rest of the zodiacs that I've been recording and etc. Like, have faith and do not despair. Spirit wants everyone to know that it's been a wild ride, right? Especially in the recent past, recently, as of late, right now, it's been a crazy wild ride with this global ascension and massive activations. Excuse me, guys, my throat chakra is still wonky from being sick. Whatever the case, it's like, that's why I'm kind of like, just take a deep breath, like calm, like, all right, like know that like things are going to be reflecting back to you. Okay, there is abundance here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's divine timing with something, some kind of harvest energy, but it's taken time to grow here. Love, money, abundance, ideas, whatever it is, okay? But there's some kind of like, there's things starting to pick up for you. Let's just say that, my loves. Okay, so again, have faith. Let's see what the Divine Masters want to say to you. It's Lady Nada. She keeps showing up in the most random places. The expanded heart. Look at that. Yeah, see? Look at that beautiful Venusian energy. The rose, the sun. This is so like, it's very sensual and passionate, but there's love energy here. Okay, so the expanded heart, it's like your expanded heart is calling in someone who also has an expanded heart, or whose heart has been expanding. Take it how it connects with you. Openness, liberation. Let yourself love and be loved. So, you know, oftentimes when we're hurt, that's like kind of what I mean about like releasing the past or forgiveness, things like that. Like, it can make us not want to open up to love, but we can be maybe guarded or a little kind of, you know, and it's good to use discernment. Heck yeah, right? Of course, especially if it comes to opening your heart to someone. But, and I'm hearing that song, Cha-cha-chade, Jaded by Aerosmith, Jaded. So it's like not letting yourself become jaded, which I don't think you guys really have, but for some, maybe, yeah. All right. Now, for some of you guys, this Emperor was jaded when it came to love. But something has happened. Something has expanded within the heart or is expanding. And the universe is saying, yeah. All right. Aphrodite's on your side. Lady Nada is on your side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, Virgo. Big love here. Big love. Let's see what's after her. Bottom of the deck, Hathor. There's the light activations. Thank you, Hathor. Thank you, Lady Nada. Thank you, Aphrodite, for showing up. What did I say? That like things are going to start picking up, or there's like a, right? Look at that. Acceleration, brilliance, and stand in your light. Okay. Hathor is a very ancient energy. I mean, she came way before, yes, and then Serapis Bey is showing up. Thank you, Ascended Master Serapis Bey. A paradigm shift, activations to grow, make the necessary changes. So again, for some of you guys, I'm getting like cut and release or something where maybe you have to make some changes, and then boom, the minute you start shifting or make some choices or changes in yourself, life, whatever it is, boom, things start to accelerate. They pick up speed, okay? Maybe that's what you've been working through. That's why I was called to talk about the shadow with the zodiacs this time around. It's because your paradigm is shifting. You're going through a big paradigm shift. And your heart chakra is a portal. And so what you're calling in through this, it brings this. Okay? So this is what I have for you, my loves. I hope that it, finds who it needs to find. I have no doubt that it will. And that it connects with you, let me know in the comments how it connected with you. But there's definitely love on a masculine's mind. Okay? And I think for a lot of you guys, this is someone who's like thinking about maybe how to open up to you or wanting to say something to you. I'm getting holding back. So it feels like this is obviously someone who maybe has been held back or holding back from you. Okay. If this is someone new, then this is someone who they don't open their heart to love. They're not typically very open in that way, but something has shifted or shifting in their heart space. Okay. I think this is either way masculine who really is wanting to experience true love, who is feeling more worthy of it, or maybe they didn't before, maybe you reflected that back to them, right? So again, take what connects with you, but I just share everything that comes through. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support here on the channel. If you are new here, we would love to have you be a part of the tribe. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And what else? Oh, if you want to book a reading, you can find the information in the description box below. I have a few different types of readings and services, so you guys will find it there. Anyways, loves, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.